everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my everyday makeup routine. I am super excited for you guys to see this. This has been requested by a lot of people. A lot of people ask me how do I do my makeup just in general, so I'm going to give you guys little tips and tricks and show you how I do it. So this is my everyday makeup look, what I like to wear when I'm just going to work or going out for the day. So if you would like to watch and see how I achieve this look, and just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to go in with the Clinique Moisture Surge. I don't have anything on my face at all right now. And then after I do moisturizer, I go straight into my liquid foundation. This is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. And this is in the shade 115 Ivory. So I like to put it on the back of my hand. I'm almost out of this too, goodness. And then I'm gonna go in with a dampened beauty sponge and just apply it all over my face. Next thing I'm gonna go in with is my concealer. This is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic in the shade CW01. And I'm just gonna go like in my T-zone. So I'm gonna do here underneath my eyes, bridge of my nose, a little bit on my chin. And I like to make just kind of like a V shape. A little bit on my forehead. I do have a little bit of acne right now, so you can kind of throw some on there too. And after I apply all that, I'm going to go back in with my dampened beauty sponge and I'm going to blend it all in. Okay, after all of that is done, I'm going to go in with my finishing powder. This is the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder by Maybelline. And this is the shade 05 Fair. I like to put this on because I feel like it makes my makeup set, takes away any like oil, makes it really matte. And then I go in with this brush. It's actually a cute little heart. I like to start underneath my eyes because that's where I really like it to be matte. So I'll kind of pack it in a little bit extra under my eyes. And I just put this everywhere, even my eyelids, everything. My forehead is sometimes where I'll pack it in a little extra too. Make sure you bring it down, blend in those lines. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with one of my like sparkly bronzers and put it kind of all over my face. I've been really liking the Tarte Pro Glow palette. Pretty much all gone. But I've been kind of just using all three of these shades and mixing them all together. Strobe, Fire, and Stunner. And I will be taking just a big black fluffy brush. This is an e.l.f. brush, the e.l.f. complexion brush. I like these shimmer bronzers because they're not crazy dark, so you can put it all over your face without really, per se, changing the color too much. But when you get up nice and close, you can definitely tell that your face has like a nice little shimmer to it. So that's why I like this. I love anything glittery. Ta-da! Now we're going to go in and we're going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I have been loving this. This is the second one that I've purchased. But this one's really nice because you can actually now repurchase the little pans itself. So you don't have to repurchase the whole entire thing. Because like I don't even use these two shades because they're too dark for me. So that's kind of nice. So I'm going to go in with, this is an RT brush, the 301. I like this one because it's kind of already flattened, so you can contour really good with it. And I'm just going to take this shade and this shade. I kind of mix them together. They're pretty similar. I like tap off the excess so we don't go too crazy. And then I like to like suck in my cheeks and go from kind of like the temple area and then down to like right around like my cheeks. Both sides of my nose. I also go like around my jawline. And then I also go a little bit on my hairline. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the lighter color. I've also just kind of been mixing these two shades together. And basically, I'm just going to go above the dark and below the dark. And then I like to put just a little bit in like the center of my forehead. And down the bridge of my nose. And I also like to do a little bit on my chin. Perfect. Then we're gonna go in with a big fluffy brush. This is, I don't know what, I've had it for so long, it's all worn out. I have no idea what this is, but it's not an expensive brush. It's probably from Target or Walmart. And I'm just gonna blend everything in. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this Tarte bronzer and just kind of darken up and harshen up that line just a little bit. Obviously make sure it's still blended and everything, but and I'm going to go in with this crown brush. Next thing I'm going to do is my highlighter, which is my favorite part. I'm going to use the same Tarte Glow palette, Pro Glow. And I'm going to go in with the shade Strobe. And I'm going to use, this is the Sigma foundation brush, the F60, but I use it for my highlighter. There's no rules to makeup. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to go underneath my eyes and up to my temples. Get your glow on. My hair is going crazy. I also like to go down the bridge of my nose, especially on the little tip of the nose. I like to do a little on my chin, so kind of the same as my, when we were contouring. A little bit on the forehead. Make sure you shine so your haters can see ya. Okay, and then I also like to go in with my, this is the Tarte Twinkle Stick. Oh, that's funny. Tarte Twinkle Stick. And I'm just going to apply it on the bridge of my nose for extra shimmer. Next next thing I'm going to go in with is my blush. I am not a huge blush fan, so when I do use blush, I use like a really light shade. I got this at like a discount store, and literally the packaging is all in Chinese. So I don't know what color this is, but I really like it. It's a really pale, pretty pink. I'm gonna go in with this brush. I believe I got this in my Ipsy bag. It's a Luxie 660 Precision Foundation. Once again, a foundation brush, but I'm using it for blush. And I just lightly smile, and I do not go directly right here. My cheeks are way too big for that. So I just go in right to the side, nothing crazy. You can go really lightly with this. Adds just a nice little bit of pop of color. Okay, so that is it for my face makeup. So now I'm gonna go in and do my eyebrows. I feel like this is one of my favorite parts because it makes such a big difference. So I've been using the Profusion Brow little kit here. This is from Target. Super cheap, it's only like $6. And it comes with an eyebrow pencil in it. This is the shade Ash Brown. And I'm going to go in and I'm just going to kind of lightly outline my eyebrows. I don't do anything too crazy with them. I get all up close and personal with you guys. And then I'm going to go just a little bit on the tops of them, even lighter on this part. After I do that, I'm going to go in with the shade Soft Brown. And then I'm also going to go in with, this is the eyebrow wax. And I kind of just combine. So I'll do the powder first and then the wax. And I just like to basically fill them in and make them pop more. So that is all that I do for my eyebrows. Nothing too crazy. So next thing we're going to do is eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with the Naked 2 palette today. I like to switch up my eyeshadow a lot. Like I do the same thing basically, but I have so many palettes that I like to switch them around. So I'm going to go in with this fluffy, bigger eyeshadow brush. I really love this brush. This is like one of my favorite brushes. I'm going to go in with the shade, what shade is this? Half Baked, and I'm going to apply this all over my eyelid. My hair again. Hello. So after I have applied that, I'm going to go in with the color, Snakebite. It's a darker brown, and I'm going to do it in the outer parts of my eye into the crease just a little bit. And then I'm going to go back in with that same fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend it in because it normally does look a little crazy at first. And then I'm going to go in with the color Chopper. It's more of a shimmer color. And I'm going to apply that kind of right in the middle of my eyelid.
I might actually kill my dog. She has been so naughty. I'll be right back.
Alright, I am back from controlling the pup. Anyways, we're going in with the color Chopper on the middle of the eyelids. Now I'm going to go in and do my eyeliner. This is the Smashbox Always On Gel Eyeliner. I like to pull down the corner of my eyes just a little bit. I like to go basically directly on my waterline with my eyeliner. A lot of people don't like to do that, but that's what I like to do. I don't go all the way into the corner of my eye. I like to stay a little bit closer in. I think that makes your eyes pop a little bit more and not make it look so dramatic. Your goal is to not look like gothic or like you have a black eye. So after I do that bottom one, I'm going to go in and do the same thing with the tops of my eyelids. A lot of people don't do this. I like to do it. I think it makes, even sometimes I don't like to do a top eyeliner, and this kind of makes it almost look like you have top eyeliner on. So I really like to do that. So I just kind of look up. You'll look crazy, but I'm just going to look up. So after I do that, I am now going to go in back to my Naked 2 palette. I'm going to be using the black on the very end. It's called Blackout. How original. And I am going to go in with this very tiny angled brush. This is from MAC. This is the number 263. And I'm just going to go underneath what I just did. Then I think today I'm going to add a little bit on my top eye as well. I don't do this every day, but I know I don't want to do top eyeliner today. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my fake eyelashes. I use the Ardell Wispies, but I'm going to do this off camera. If I might do a video later on about my fake eyelashes, how to apply them, tips and tricks. But for now, I'm just going to put them on and then I will be right back. Okay, so now I have gone in and applied the fake eyelashes. I'm letting them dry just a little bit more, and then I'm going to go in with my mascara and I'm going to blend in my real lashes with them and do my bottom eyelashes as well. This is the Radial Glam Lash Mascara XXL. I got this in my Ipsy pack, so that's why it's all tiny. I'm going to start with this eye first because that's the eye I did first. Why is it that when we all put mascara on, we like have to have our mouths open? Why is that? Like I literally can't do it with my mouth shut. So that is everything. Last but not least, I'm going to just go in with, this is the Clinique Long Lasting Gloss Wear. Just to shine up those lippies. Sometimes, like, my foundation will get stuck on my lips. So this kind of takes care of that problem. And that, my dears, is everything. So this is the finished product. I want to thank everybody so much for watching this video. If you wouldn't mind subscribing down below if you haven't already yet, and give this video a big thumbs up, I would appreciate it so much. I love you all. Thank you for watching.